Hello and welcome to another video of where I discuss which YouTube channels I like. This will be about Versus, one of the oldest channels I've been watching. So back in 2011, Dak and Toucan started this cloud sorting thing called Project Stingray, which he did with Josh Jepson, another very old and popular YouTube Let's Player. Together, it was basically Versus, and it was a Spillman Sunshine. I'm assuming their favorite Mario game on the GameCube. This was more like a thing they were trying to do, as you can tell, since it's only uploaded on Tekken 2 Again's channel. And this was back in 2011. I'm 21 now. I turned 21 earlier this month, or last month. And this was recorded in March, or April I mean. And I was 14 when I was watching this. It was that long ago, and it made me wonder. It worries me because, you know, time passes so quickly, and it's been about 5 or so years since the channel came out. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's been longer than 5 years. I'm thinking of their first channel. So it was a bit before they started the first channel. Majority of the Let's Plays of Versus after that was on Tyler's channel. Well, eventually, now, when they were doing this, it didn't even need to involve both Tyler and Josh. Some Let's Plays just had, like the Super Mario Galaxy Let's Play had him and Donna, while Josh briefly did one. It wasn't with someone else. Probably Link to the Past. Eventually, they made the British channel, and it seemed to just stick with Tyler and Josh. I mean, so I guess, like, as people will probably do a 4-way Versus. Mostly, it's always has been Tyler and Josh. The second channel was created on 2013, where they started with the Summer Versus, and I did watch the Versus from the very beginning, because I am a huge fan of Summer 64. It pretty much made my childhood. I grew up, it was the game I played the most, so yeah. It also would let me to watching some more glitchy, but I was discussing in another video. So after all that, they still upload Versus. It was mostly just 30 minutes or so per episode, and usually it didn't avoid video counts or anything. And they also would do this lose challenge, where it's one of the ones that's something painful or embarrassing. One of my favorite ones was when Tyler dressed up, had to paint himself purple and went to the store. I think one of them had him dress up as Luigi or something, go around the store and ask where Mario is. I can't recall exactly. There was also one where Josh had to sing the Pokemon theme song while being sat by a dog collar. It was hilarious. He was not expecting how painful it would be. I'm just glad they didn't hook him up with that thing they did on Title Joker with Q. God, he collapsed in pain. That must have been so bad. I'm sorry, I'm remembering that thing. Yeah. Eventually start live streaming similar. Well, I think they still live stream their videos, their versions, but some of them they don't. And then it went to face cams and it evolved since the first day. Sort of versus. Personally, my least favorite versus is Banjo-Kazooie. I have nothing against Banjo-Kazooie, but Tyler stood no chance whatsoever against Josh, since Josh. Not only that, Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Duo is Josh's first Let's Play on his channel, but he played it and beat it way more times than Tyler did. It'll be like if I challenged my sister to some C4. We all know who will win because I grew up with the game and she didn't. But I mean they basically only did it because people were really asking for it, but honestly, nah, they probably shouldn't have. And I'm glad they're not gonna do a Banjo-Tooie because I feel like that game will be way too long. And Josh will again wipe Tyler's butt up with him up all over the floor. And actually, the first was so inspiration to me that when I started my own channel, once I got out of school, that's when I really started working on the channel. Because I had a lot of free time. I did a versus Earthbound with my friend Stan. We went along for a while until we both really stopped because we kept losing our save files and it was too fun game for any of us to feel like restarting. However, this is a new channel where might start up, but again, she gotta wait for Stan to get a new laptop. But yeah, there's that. We also did a Minish Gap versus, which was because we realized our Earthbound versus was too long. We needed something shorter, so we thought a Minish Gap, or we set up in the same way that Versus did their Zelda Let's Plays, at least until Twilight Princess, while they only do the main temples. We did the same thing for Finish Cap. Since Finish Cap only has about 5 to 6 main temples, we figured that would be the best way to. However, this short thing also made the versions last a lot longer than it really intended to, since I did not know as much as Stan did going into the verses, but unlike him, I would watch Zelda Master play through the temple and play there. In fact, in one of the videos, I stopped and watched Zelda Masters because I got stuck and didn't know what to do. Also, by the way, I did cheat a little bit in my Earthbound versus. Boss was just too difficult. So kind of why we stopped. It's also secondary reasons why we stopped Earthbound versus, because it was just too long. The game was too long. Next time we do it versus, if we're gonna do what's the other one, I'm not sure. I think we might do season 4, but I'm gonna have to restrict myself just so it's fair to Stan, because I'll beat him by a huge long shot, just because I literally know what to do for every single star, and that should really say how long we're playing that game. But yeah, I mean, first of all, and I love to doing that first video again once means Stan got a laptop again, because they're kind of broken and Vegas doesn't work so well on my laptop for some reason, so if you notice some weird graphical glitches in my purchase, I was also on video. I don't know what was up with it. Yeah, it was fun. Still do versus now. And probably will keep doing it for a very long time. It's a very successful. It did well. The Super Sunshine one, I think, reached 2 million views. So yeah, I think there's no doubt they're gonna keep doing this. And just so you've already, they have no issue with people doing the same thing with versus. Actually, a lot of users have done it. If anybody like to play, I've done like a couple of them. So, if you're thinking of making versus, go ahead. Anyway, that's what I like to say about versus. Oh, enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.